I've tried a few things in my little free library, but this might be my favorite idea yet, if it actually works. So I want your help to pick the first book together for an annotated book club experiment. I've shared this idea before where I want to annotate a book, put it in the little free library, and ask people to annotate it themselves and bring it back. I don't know if it's going to come back, so I'm not going to put my fourth wing book in there yet, but maybe in the future, if this does work, I can do this. So I want your help. I have 6 books, I think, maybe I might add more, that I'm putting in the list of potential books that I absolutely love and I wanted to annotate. I did not though, because I'm primarily audiobook, but I have the physical copies and I want to write in them. I want to mark them up. I want to go through it again because I absolutely adore these books and I think so many other people would too. So the first one is The Alchemist. It is old. It has been out for quite some time and it is not a long book, but it is so packed with beautiful, thought provoking depth that I think anybody of any age can take something away from. It is fiction, it is a journey, but it is this idea of crafting your journey and figuring out what it is along the way that really makes life worth living, right? So The Alchemist is one to put on that list. The 7-Year Slip. This is an Ashley Poston book, and this is the first Ashley Poston book I read. It is paranormal romance, and it is such a beautiful premise and book. I absolutely loved it. Highly recommend it if you love this magical romance kind of thing. It is a time warp kind of thing where the two characters are 7 years apart from each other in the time that they meet each other. So it is the same place, different time kind of thing. I don't want to say too much. I have talked about this book, but this is another one where I want to go back through and annotate it and talk about it with people. So for all of these books, if you love them, if you didn't like them either, just want to talk about the different things that go on in these books, let me know in the comments so we can have another thread, even if these do not get picked for my outside little free library book club pick. Love, highly recommend, go read it. Another love, I have talked about Abby so many times, but Life's Too Short. It is not super short, but love, love, love Abby Jimenez. Every single book she has written, I've talked about her and her books in this video. So go check it out if you haven't heard why I love her books. It is fiction, it is romance, but it is also very hitting home for me on reflecting on what would you do if things were to happen, because life is short. You never know what is going to happen. Plus, she's like a YouTube star and all these different things that she thinks through that I resonated with. And so Life's Too Short is another option. This one I have not read yet, so I am excited to read it, but it is a bestseller. And welcome to the Hunyam Dong Bookshop. I received this as an ARC and have not read it yet. Have not read it yet, but I really, really want to. I love the premise of it where she leaves all the stuff, right? Again, it is kind of in this midlife crisis thing and finds solace in a bookshop and starting that. And so I love books. I love thinking about the meaning of life and what are we doing with our time? What are we doing with the resources that we have? So I think I'm absolutely going to love it. And so it might be prime for this opportunity because I have not read yet read it, and I want to read it and I want to mark it up because I think there are going to be so many things that call out to my own life. So welcome to the Hunnam Bookshop. Hunnam Dong Bookshop is another option. And as we're going through, if you're like, yes, do that, Amy, then put it in the comments, friends. I need to hear which one and why. And if you have like a 1, 2, 3 or something, put those two because I think we're going to have tons of different opinions and I would love to hear all your thoughts. Okay. So we're going into a nonfiction of Daring Greatly. Brene Brown has some fantastic books. This is great for any sort of leadership, motherhood, like anything, any way that we live, love, and lead. This is great, right? And I've read it before, but I think there are always things that you pull out when you go back through again. So I want to go back through this again. Maybe I will make it my August book club. I haven't picked it yet. Life happens, right? And it just might be another great opportunity to go back through it because it's been years. It's been years since I've read it. And this I found actually at a library sale. And so I picked it up because I went, oh my gosh, I love it. And now that I have a little free library, I can give it to someone else, pass it on. But if I can mark it up and pass it on, then maybe they'll put in their little why they loved it and then give it back to me, right? It's just going to be like a full circle giving thing. And the last one I have on my list, but again, I have a lot on my shelf that I potentially could do this for in the future if it works. I've also talked about Kate Stewart and my love for Kate Stewart books, and I feel like this one is not necessarily for everyone. But if you are okay with a lot of spice, and if you are okay with a lot of depth and heartbreak and angst and all kinds of emotions that it'll wrench out of you, I love it. I love it. I love it. Love it. And it gets better as it goes. So yeah, Flock is one, but it is also part of a trilogy. And so I kind of hesitate because one, I'm having a really hard time letting go of this book, but it's also part of a trilogy. So I think I have to maybe note on it that it is part of a trilogy. And if you want the rest, to like leave me a comment, right? And I could put it in there. I have them back there. And there's so many other parts of these coming too. Like Sacred Heart came out in July and it's absolutely fabulous. And I can't talk about Kate Stewart enough. She is a fabulous author. Every single thing I've read from her has been amazing. Am I going to want to let that go and put it in the little free library? I don't know. I don't know, but it would also be a huge blessing to someone else maybe. But if it's annotated and it comes back, then that is another huge blessing. So many thoughts in my brain, obviously, and I'm trying to put them all down for you in this video. But if you do love Kate Stewart, or if you've never heard of Kate Stewart and you're wondering why I absolutely love her, go check out this video and I'll see you in the next one.